Alright, so the error we are getting is whenever you click out here and spawn a projectile, it does that, spawns the object, but then when it hits something it destroys that object, but it doesn't remove it from the list. So there you have an empty game object. So we still want to keep this list element, but we don't want it to try and move that. So let's go fix that real quick. So we're just going to go into move projectiles, and we'll just check to make sure the game object is null. Oops, inside the loop. Okay, so if the object does not equal null, then try and move it. So it's just going to skip all the ones that have lost their game object. Like that. Okay, that's good. Now what we want to do is whenever you do hit Earth, eventually, which is going to be in the middle here, around the sun, we want it to end the game. So we could do a separate script for Earth, but I think we'll just add the on planet and just modify that a bit. So we'll just get a boolean that says that this one here is Earth. So if we go to the on planet, just add that in. Okay, and then we're going to go back here and then just tick it on the prefab. So for all these planets it won't be checked, but it will on Earth, just like that. So Earth, a planet is checked, planet, it is not. So what if it is Earth? Let's end the game if it hits Earth. So we'll say, just see if it's false first, because that's going to happen most of the time. It's going to be a planet. So we'll put this logic in here. Otherwise we want to run something. So let's create that function, that kind of endgame function. We're going to put it back in the sun script though, so it's a bit more global. We'll just call it endgame for now. So this is going to run, and we want to know how many projectiles it took before you could hit Earth. So that's kind of your score. So you want a nice low score. So let's just count that list here. So it's even going to count the ones without an object. We'll just log it. Okay, so a message, the count, and we just got to run that function now. So we'll go back over here, and we'll do mySun.endGame. There we go. Okay, so it gets hit. If it's Earth, it's false, so it's a planet. It's just going to message this. It's going to remove the object, and otherwise it's going to end the game here. And I think that should work pretty good.